The staff at Rotherham Hospital have done a great job so far in responding to the pandemic. But I want to say put a few messages out about some things that you can do to help staff to cope with the pandemic. Firstly, if you do have any health issues, then please make sure that you call 111 if it's a non-urgent problem to get the right advice. We're very happy to see people in the A&E department at the hospital for the right conditions, but if you have something relatively minor, it's best to call 111 and get advice about where the best place to go for your treatment is. Secondly, there are a range of things that we really need you to be doing to reduce the demand and the risks on the hospital. Firstly, please follow all of the precautions that have been advised around hands, face and space. Hand hygiene is really important, and so cleaning your hands for 20 seconds more often than you perhaps would have done prior to the pandemic is really important. Wearing a mask in all the areas that you've been advised to do so. And secondly, keeping social distance are really, really critical. Trying to reduce your contacts with other people reduces the chance for the virus to spread. The less the virus spreads, the less people get sick and the less people die. If you're younger, the chance of the virus being dangerous to you is less, but it's not zero, and people still die at young ages of coronavirus. And we're also starting to recognize this syndrome of long COVID, where people are getting a more complex long-term disease after having the virus. But perhaps the most important reason why it's important for younger people to take all these precautions as well is that the virus spreads so easily, and the real risk is that you spread this to your parents or your grandparents or your neighbours, and that they, being older, may then get more severe disease, end up needing to come into hospital, and worst case scenario, we have people dying from coronavirus again. In addition to that, we're trying to maintain all of our usual services at the hospital, but we're having to prioritise the care of the large numbers of sick people with coronavirus at the moment. We don't want to be doing that. We want to be trying to do our outpatient clinics, our routine operations, and all of our normal care that the local people rely on. And so what you can do to help that is to abide by the public health measures that you've been advised about and to reduce your social contacts, pay attention to the hands, face, space advice, and then we can all get through this safely with a minimum of harm to everybody. Thank you for your help.